And we are live at 2:27 p.m. just outside of beautiful Toronto time. It's so good to see everybody. It's so good to see everybody. Come on in, come on in, come on in, do your thing. Let's get together and feel like one. Guys, I'm here all alone. Priming. Hope the video is better today. Hope the feed is better. Let us know how the feed is going on. But yeah, come on in, fellas. Come on in, ladies and gents, boys and girls of all ages, of all colors, of all feelings. Come on in, do your thing. Let us know what you're wearing. Let us know how life is treating you. Give us your scent of the day. That's right. That's right. What is today? Today's Thursday. It's basically Friday. Weekend starts today, right now. You know what I mean? Sun is out. Guns are out. Fun is out. What's happening, guys? Here we are, 2:30 p.m. almost, just outside of Toronto. Let us know what you're wearing. Let us know how life is treating you, guys. I see ya. I see all you. Ricardo, Deli, Yossi, Guerlain. I'll be meeting you tomorrow. Rizzard, Dushan, Juan Herrera. What's up, fellas? What's going on? Angel says, hey, Eugene, I wore Nairoi Outr Renoir earlier this week. And how'd you feel about it? What'd you get? How's it going? Do you love it? Huh? Do you love it? Do you like it? Huh? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you love it? Tell us about Nairoi Outr Renoir. It's nice, huh? Nice. A little bit inky. That's where the Outr Renoir part comes from. The dark. Outr Renoir was a style of painting, like where they I guess where they played with shadows and colors and darkness. So it's kind of like Neroli's usually kind of a bright, citrusy, energetic, bursting note, but here it's a bit inky. Really interesting. Mixed with oud and some other things. A little bit sweet, eh? Almost like almondy. Almondy sweet. Angel says it's rainy today, so I'm wearing Persian musk and Gris Charnel. So, Angel, by the time I went to bed this morning, I think the sun was about to come out and, you know, the day was getting started for most people. And as I was just like getting to bed, my window was open and it was pissing outside. I can hear the rain coming down. Just absolutely pouring. And it helped me fall asleep. You know, I love that background noise. But as it was raining and as I was falling asleep, like my mind was going into that kind of from conscious to sleep, it's just like Bella Speedo started to come in my mind. I was so cozy in my bed, like the chill from outside was coming in. My sheets were cold, and I just hear the pitter patter of the rain. I'm just like, yes, it's a Bella Speedo day. Today's gonna be Bella Speedo. I know it. I just know it. Then I went through my sleep, and when I got up, it was sunny outside and no sound, no sight of rain. And I had forgotten that it would rain because I was sleeping. So, yeah, Bella Speedo was shit out of luck. Not today. I was looking forward to it, but I went with something a little bit brighter, even though it's darkness is in the name. But yeah, it rained earlier where I am too. Not anymore. Now it's quite nice. Nice blue sky, a little bit cloudy. Or Sauvage, EDP. Nice. Ricardo is in blonde Versace. Oh, rest in peace, Giorgio. Giorgio Armani passed away. What, yesterday? Today? Anyway, I got the notification. Our man, Giorgio Armani, is gone. So, big rips. Rest in peace, Acqua di Gio. Favorite Armani perfumes. I guess our Acqua di Gio is a classic. I have a hard time hating on Acqua di Gio, even though it's you know, it's easy and mass appealing, and it's a classic. You know, I can't hate it. I cannot hate it. Nairoi Outr Renoir is going to be the next TikTok hype monster. Been seeing it all day. Why now? Like, why after 6 years? Wait. Neroli Outr Renoir. When were you released? She is older than 6 years. Yo. I got my Neroli Outr Renoir, I want to say 20... way before 2020. Way before 2020. 2017, 2018, I'm not sure. Neroli Outr Renoir was actually the very first bulb puff sprayer. Like when they released these, it was in Neroli Outr Renoir when they launched this abomination of a sprayer, and it wasn't very long before they took these off the market because people were complaining, they were returning their bottles. The lining from inside, all the plastic, all the fibers, all the materials would kind of fall back inside of the bottle through the straw. And you would have like sediments, particles, pieces floating around in your bottle. And people did not like it. So the Guerlain counter in Toronto were taking them back. Like no questions asked. If you had one of these bulb sprayers and if you did not like it for any reason, they were taking them back. So they took a big hit with these sprayers when Nairoi Outr Renoir was launched. But man, I feel like this has been here for ages. Like I know I didn't just get this, you know what I mean? I had this at the time of the launch. I never liked the bulb sprayers. I mean, they're cool, they look classic, because you don't see this shit anywhere. So this morning before I left the house, I had put some Neroli Outr Renoir. Came into the kitchen to kind of cut up my watermelon and make my lunch. I've got my lunch here, my protein. And my mom's like, she peeks her head out. She's like, ooh, you smell really good. Like she was really curious. She's like, what are you wearing? Like more so than ever before, really. And I was like, really? Like you like this that much? She's like, yeah, I love it. And then she found the bottle because I had the bottle like right next to me. She's like, oh, look at this sprayer, it's so cute, I love this sprayer. I was like, yeah, Mom, the sprayer is cool, but it's not really effective. And you know, it looks cool because you don't really see them. They're not very common for people that aren't into perfume. So she thought the sprayer was awesome, and it reminded her of, you know, 100 years ago, perfumes from a past time. So she really enjoyed this. So it seems like it is a very likable perfume. Hype monster, maybe. I just don't understand why now. Why now? What's up? Dushan is in Rose de Jamal. Very nice. Going to the bar. Coffee is ready. Good stuff. We are happy for you. We are cheering for you. Juan says a Ben from Balmain is a nice one. Wore it yesterday. Are those the new Balmains? I see Balmain has like a new collection of perfumes, new packaging. Jared says, buddy, hopefully no technical problems today. How's it going so far? Let us know. How is it? All I did was shut off my phone and restart it. I went back into yesterday's stream to check the quality. It was a potato. I gotta admit, it was potato. My apologies. I have no idea what's going on with it's just been glitching lately for whatever reason. I'd throw it against the wall if I knew it would help, but it might not. But hopefully the stream is much better today. I got to figure out what's going on with my home Wi-Fi. Like the Wi-Fi it's 1,000 gigs per second. You know, you can't get any faster. But what happens is it keeps cutting out for some reason. I think the routers might be fucked, but I don't know. I got to figure it out. Yeah, Germs. Good to see Germs. Good to see all of you. How are y'all doing? How is everybody doing? It's good to see you guys. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm actually way behind my schedule. I gotta go to the gym and go to the work, but it's like I haven't streamed in a while, and that's all I feel like doing. I just want to stream, you know what I mean? Before anything else. So it's good to see you guys. And you too, security. Parking security guy. 3 big boom for Armani. What does that mean? What does that mean, big boom? Sutu, good to see Sutu. I don't know how to explain it, but you look like someone from long ago. Well, I've probably been here for 1 billion years, so that could be it. You know what I mean? I just keep coming back over and over and over again. We might have met in the past lifetime. Because Demi Rawling has been shopping for Guerlain scents lately. Well, to be honest, she's always loved Guerlain from what I remember. She's always like vanilla. She's always loved the vanilla. That's where it came from, Guerlain vanilla. You know what I mean? But who doesn't love vanilla? Like, honestly, who doesn't love vanilla? And what kind of psycho are you if you don't love vanilla? It came out 2016. Damn, that long ago? I knew it was out a while, but 2016 is 9 years. You got 9 years. Wow. Insane. That's fucking insane. They came out in these huge boxes, these huge leather coffrets. They changed the packaging. They completely changed the packaging. They went from these gold boxes. The box was gold. The box came in a box. They were both gold. And they went from gold to kind of these dark brown, almost black, charcoal colored box that housed like a leather coffret, like a faux leather. Send me, bro, please. Haha, Sifat, maybe if you're good. Have you been behaved, Sifat? Space says, I need to finish the Rose Bar sample you sent me. It's one of the classiest roses. It's one of the best roses, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like when Guerlain was... I don't know what the hell they're doing now. What are they doing now? Like, what they're doing now is not even remotely close to, like, the last couple of releases they've put out. Oh, man, I don't know what's happening. Free Palestine. Free everybody. How about free everybody? Yes. Free everybody. Do you own a Baccarat Rouge 540? Do you ever wear it? I do own Baccarat Rouge 540. I'll wear it once or twice a year, yeah. Did I reset the router? I'm on data, Karen. I'm on my cell phone. I'm not at home. I'm at the gym. Just parked out the gym. But I'm always resetting the router. I think I need to get new routers, to be honest. I think the Wi-Fi is fine. I think the laptop and the phones are fine. I think it's the routers. I think, yeah, a new router. I talked to my brother about it. I was like, bro, what are these routers from 1985? Like, why are you in IT and I got the fucking Wi-Fi of a potato? You know, like, why are we struggling with this? And my sister said the same thing. He's like, my brother set up the Wi-Fi at her house, and she's like, it's the same. It's lagging all the time. Angel says, not saying in the negative connotation, she has just been featuring the fresh ones a lot more lately. She has a big audience, so it gives it prominence. Yeah, I can see that. Definitely. How's that Zuzu, bud? I wore it to work yesterday, Jared. Oh, just kidding. I was trying to lag there. Did it work? I wore it yesterday and it was amazing. I honestly enjoyed it. I was like, this is kind of one of my favorite vanillas ever. And I started comparing it to all the other vanillas that, like, Zuzu to me, right? This version of Zuzu that is out right now is just as good as any Guerlain Art and Materials vanilla. Modern day. Don't go back to vintage SDV. I'm talking modern day, okay? Maybe even like older Guerlain vanillas, but to me it's incredible. I love it so much. It's so deep and lovely. It's lovely, you know, it's just very layered, very layered. Žene nosite Zuzu, ljubimo vas u Guzu. Yeah. Okay. That's cool too. JJ says left arm Acne Studios, right arm Pesh Mirage. Oof. Which one is it, JJ? Give me a thumbs up. How's the screen? How's the video? How's the sound? I hope everything's okay. But so Acne Studios versus Pesh Mirage for a peach fragrance. JJ, what do you think here? How do you see these two? I love Acne Studios. Pesh Mirage, not so much. Not a chance in hell. Like zero. To me, it's a zero. Big zero. Pesh, zero. Vetiver Fauve, zero. Tobacco, honey, Paris Patchouli, you know, it's like mid. But Pesh Mirage, I thought, was awful. It's awful, awful, awful. I was excited about Vetiver Fauve because it's Guerlain, and my dad used to wear the original Vetiver. It was a letdown for me. Oh, it was bad. I need to wear it. That's why I've just been able to smell it, but I need to wear it. So I'm gonna hold off. I've already trashed it, but I'm gonna hold off. I really need to wear it, but I don't see it getting any better. Angel says Nairoi Outr Renoir, though I could live in forever. What's my psychedelic of choice? I'll do whatever, bro. Whatever's available. You know what I mean? Whatever. You're going to hate me. Why would I hate you? What are you saying? You like Vetiver Fauve. You like the peach, don't you? But they're both peaches. You're not telling me. You just put a peach there. You like Pesh, eh? That's okay if you do. You're allowed to. Doesn't mean everybody has to. But it's good that you know what you like, and I'm glad that you're standing up for it. He says Pesh Mirage is a more realistic to me. Acne Studios is more perfumey. Well, yeah, as a peach, Acne Studios doesn't come off as a peach fragrance. I don't think that was his intention. It was much more of a floral. I would say I probably get more peach from Pesh Mirage as well. I mean, it's in the name, right? Acne Studios to me is kind of a riff off of Coco Mademoiselle almost. Just bigger. I get a lot, and it kind of reminds me of Comet, and they came out at the same time. It's got some starchiness, like Comet does. What's happening, Enrique? Do you like Neroli Plain Sud? You know what? I want to try that again. I love Neroli and I love Orange Blossom. I remember trying it and thinking, okay, this is nice, but I wasn't able to wear it. You know what I mean? So to get more of a more of an image, Messi or Ronaldo, flip a coin, man. Flip a coin. Being in SoCal weather, I definitely prefer Pesh. Is Pesh, I guess, why? What do you prefer about Pesh? Pesh to me is really dry and papyrusy. And I think they had the same papyrus in the Vetiver Fauve. Yeah, Vetiver Fauve was weird. It had a really weird fruity thing to it. And a musky thing, and it felt like two perfumes that were, like Rich says, bolted together that don't belong together. That's what it felt like. Two perfumes that were bolted together. JJ says, I will say that I like Neroli Plain Sud more than Nairoi Outr Renoir. That's interesting. Why? Tell me why, guys. Don't just say things. Tell me why. I want to know why. I want to know the reason. Why? This is nice, but it's more of a, you got to wear it for the entire time instead of, it doesn't have a big wow factor. It's actually more of a skin scent. Like sitting here, God knows how much I've sprayed. You don't really know how much you spray on with these puffers, because how much is one puff? It's not like a puff from a regular bottle. It's not like 1 ml. You know what I mean? It's really, you don't know how much you're spraying, so I just keep going and going and going. Oh God, that's really, really nice. So smooth. So smooth. Like, let me get some on me, because the wind just kind of takes it away. So it's green and fresh and clean, very clean. And you got the florals there from the orange blossom tree. You got some green notes. It's a bit soapy, but it's mostly fresh, like sitting under a tree, like Santal Masoya, like you know, you can almost feel the wind, a soft breeze coming in under the orange grove. But it's not bitter. I don't get the bitter citruses. I don't get bitter grinds. It's just very fresh, and it's citrusy but not bitter. What are we doing, Chucky? What's going on? We're doing whatever you want to do. We are doing what we are meant to be doing, and that's all we ever do, are the things that are meant for us, right? We don't go to other places. We just do what is meant for us. And when we do what is meant for us, we will go to the places that are meant for us, and we will find you there. I found this at work yesterday. I found another one, and I love when these things pop up, like, surprise! You know what I mean? I know I've had this forever, probably 10 years, maybe more. And it's got a date on it. Okay, 9 years. It looks like 02/16. So I was close. My guesstimate was close. Look at that. Look at that, fellas. French Revolver. And this is so good. This is better than what I have at home. I feel like I want to put some of this on. I don't have much left. This is French Lover. And this is truly glorious. Like, really, 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 really. Everything you would want in a perfume. Should I I think I can put some of this over Nairoi Outr Renoir and I won't clash, right? Will that be considered layering? Because layering's not cool. I'm not down with layering. I think if you layer, you're an evil, 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 distracted person. And you need to meditate and find out who you are and why you need so much distraction. Yeah, but I don't consider this layering. So I'm gonna put a little bit on. Fuck it. But yes, layering is evil, and you deserve a special place in hell if you layer. And if you promote it. If you promote layering, you're going to a special hell. You're going to perfume hell. No, you're going to some hell. Oh my God. Oh, this is incredible. This is so damn good. This is like Bois d'Orage, what I have is incredible, but this is better. This is a little bit better, like 15% better. You know what I mean? It's just that little bit. I can notice it. This isn't maceration. This isn't older. This is like just better. It's fuller and deeper, but even by a little bit, you know what I mean? Is Drakkar Noir worth it? Ooh, I don't know about modern, current stuff. If you can find something older, maybe. But maybe, if you like it, fuck, what do I know? What do I know? If you like it, do you like it? I don't get along with the smoky tea note. I'll stick to Queer Beluga. Yeah, smokiness. That's where the darkness, the Outr Renoir comes from. The smoky tea and the oud. It's got an oud in the listed. Oh. See, I can barely even smell Nairoi Outr Renoir now that I've got this on. This is so dry and woody, French Lover, and veiny. It's like you can smell the stems. Like if you were to cut a plant stem, you can smell the vein, like kind of the dry milk that would come out of a plant stem. Terre, EDP or EDT? I wear mostly the EDT. What about you? JJ says, I will say that Neroli Plein Sud is more of a cool weather citrus. I think both of them are really. This is as well. Nairoi Outr Renoir is more of, you know, fresh. It's more for fresh than it is for winter. What's the latest on Philosopher's Walk? Mikey Brown, hopefully this month sometime. Hopefully. I'll keep you guys informed. Jared is asking the same thing. I'll keep you guys informed. Sometime this month. Maybe late this month. Maybe late this month. Just waiting on a couple of more things, but yeah. Soon, I promise. Soon, 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 soon. One says, French Lover is just amazing. That was my full bottle purchase this past weekend. So French Lover and Bois d'Orage are the same fragrance. What I'm saying is this version, I got the French Lover here, is older than my bottle of Bois d'Orage. Don't get me wrong, I still love my bottle of Bois d'Orage. I love it to bits and pieces. However, I would swap it for this in a second, even though it's the same perfume. This is just older and it's probably got a different batch number to it. You know what I mean? So the stuff I have is, I feel like it's a bit reformulated. But I've always felt that about French Lover. It suffered a bit of a reformulation. Oh my God, this is so good. Like the cedar, the roots, the rootiness, the woodiness, the greenness. It's a bit cutting. The spiciness too. Oh, it's brilliant. Is this the one that Jean-Claude Elena started and couldn't finish because he was being hired by Hermes? Which Frederic Malle was made by Jean-Claude Elena and credited to another perfumer? It might have been this. It might have been French Lover. Or was it? No, it wasn't Vetiver Extraordinaire. I think he got credited for Angelique Sous la Pluie, right? But there was another one that he didn't get credit for. Mitra's here. Good to see Mitra. Hi, Mitra. I received a package from Mitra today. Unbelievable. It took me like an hour to open. There's so much tape on the damn thing. I needed scissors. I needed a box cutter. I needed like to punch through half of it, rip half of it apart. But oh my God, when I opened the box, what a surprise. So many samples. What am I supposed to, I don't even know where to start with these. Where do I go with these samples? Like, is Drakkar Noir worth it? I don't know. Like you got to smell it, brah. I don't own it, so for me, no. I don't know. Like you got to figure it out for yourself. Layering is diabolical, isn't it? It's kind of gross. I mean, like, I can't pick up a shirt that's got perfume on it and wear it again, you know, with a different scent. To me, that's vile, and I feel so gross and dirty. It's just like my mind just doesn't comprehend that. It just can't. If I've got perfume on this shirt from yesterday, I cannot put it on again. Not for any other reason except for the perfume. The shirt could have a huge spaghetti stain on it. I couldn't give a fuck. But if it's got old perfume on it, there's no way. I cannot do it. I cannot do it and put on another fragrance. To me, that just doesn't go. Is Drakkar Noir worth it? It might be. You got to try it, bro. Proceeds to layer. Guys, how is everybody doing? I layer Le Lion with Le Lion. That's because you're a lion. You can do it. You're a king of the jungle. You know what? King of the jungle can do what they want. Dushan says, Yusha, find vintage Drakkar Noir. What's up, Dave? Counting cigars. Elion, the picture, this is just Leatherface, man. You know, it's just a shirt from Giant Tiger I got when I was up at the lake and didn't feel like doing my laundry. I went and bought a bunch of t-shirts. You know what I mean? Because it was easier to buy t-shirts than to do laundry. And it's been like one of my favorite t-shirts ever since. People love it. I get like, people love this t-shirt wherever I go. People are like, hey, yo, bro, I love your shirt. French Lover was made by Jean-Claude Alain. That's what I thought. Yeah, and here it's yes, it's credited to Pierre Bourdon because he had to finish it, or apparently they couldn't credit it Jean-Claude Alain because he was now under contract with Hermes. But there you go, brilliant. And you know what? For some reason, I always believed this was like a Pierre Bourdon creation, but it kind of makes sense that it's an Elena. You know, he loves this type of stuff. It's very similar to Angelique Sous la Pluie. Even Vetiver Extraordinaire, the three of them have some sort of lineage. I feel like there's a thread that's sewn through all three of those. Vetiver Extraordinaire, Angelique Sous la Pluie, and French Lover. What did Mitra send you? Please let us know. Samples. Like, it was a big box. It was like a shoebox of samples. Some minis. Sample sets. I think there was like 2 or 3 sample sets in there. Maybe more. I'm sure Pierre Bourdon didn't just take credit for something he didn't do. Well, I mean, that was the only way to release it. I mean, who else? Who were they going to give credit to? They had to give credit to somebody. I used to layer 1932. With what, Stace? Good to see Stacy. With what? JJ says, no, I mean Neroli Plain Sud for cool. Oh, for the cold weather. And Nairoi Outr Renoir for hot summer days. Sure. I like to wear Chanel's Eau de Cologne in the winter, in the cold weather, way more than in the summer. How weird is that, you know? Because it is an Eau de Cologne, meant for freshness, meant for the hot days. But wearing Eau de Cologne in the winter to work, for me, is immaculate. It's incredible. Like, I can smell it with every breath I take for 10 hours. I wear it in the summer, and it's just like, it washes off of me. It disappears. You know, I gotta wait 45 minutes before I can smell it again. But that's how it goes. And now that we're coming into fall, this is an excellent perfume season in Canada. This is one of the best perfume seasons, that transition from summer to fall, where perfumes just kind of take off on you. Like, take off your skin like a jet that's fully fueled and ready to go. You know, the air gets a little bit, it's like less hot. The cool air comes in and it just allows perfume to travel more. Air isn't as heavy and thick. Space says nothing today is worth it. Everything is watered down and reformed. Oh yeah, well, yeah, you got to be concerned when you're buying perfumes that are 10 years old, or hell, it doesn't take long. Even sometimes 3 or 4 years old, you got to start wondering, has this stuff been touched? Has it been reformulated? Has it been tweaked? Lion is the king of the savannah. Tiger is king of the jungle. There you go. You know it, Dushan. Mike Brown says, I hate layering too. Space says, your sample of Un Fleur de Cassis gave me a rash. Does it have natural florals in there? I imagine. I imagine. I'm trying to think where did I got this sample. The sample came from my bottle. You had a workout opening the box. Dude, you have no idea. I had to sharpen my scissors. I had to get the grinding wheel out and start sharpening the scissors. My current favorite is Seminalis by Orto Parisi. Best lactonic fragrance I tried. It's so addictive, smells like vanilla milkshake with sandalwood. I've never tried that. Never tried lots of Orto Parisi. Yet Not Dead says, I really like 1932. Still waiting for a partial bottle to pop up for a good price. I like 1932, but not as much as all the others. So that's why it's probably one of my least worn, along with Beige. I would say Beige is probably my least worn Les Exclusive. And then 1932 is probably up there as well. Just because I find all the others so much more interesting. Eau de Cologne is perfect for any weather. It's the best. It is good for any weather, but it seems to do much better in cold air, where it's not fighting, it's not fighting for shelf space. It's fighting for shelf space with the air. Perfume or air, and it suffers in the heat. But when I wear it to work on a winter day, man, oh man, I can smell it 20 feet away. Like, I can smell my own silage. I can walk from here to there and back again, and when I go back to that, I can smell it from the time I was there before. I was like, how does it do this? How does it just kind of float around me like this? Like, incredible. And I can get like full whiffs and full of understanding and just like complete awareness of it in the cold weather. And that's where I was able to appreciate Eau de Cologne. It was in the cold. Nothing like a good old sour D. What's up, Cheyenne? Yes, this is actually Jean-Guy, but sour Ds I like more for the evening, eh? They're more of a they got a little bit of a knockout power to them. But good to see Cheyenne's brother. Sour D. Sour D it's life, medicine. It's the antenna to a greater cosmos. My favorite Pierre Bourdon creations are Ode de Dolce Vita by Dior and Fair by Fair for Women, the Pure Parfum. Roberta, good to see Roberta. Roberta Sotos. And the plush monkeys. How are the plush monkeys, Roberta? Mitra is the CEO of Perfume Security. Oh, yeah, I would buy that. I would hire her for security. I honestly think Chanel Eau de Cologne is the best citrus perfume ever. Ooh, JJ, the best citrus perfume ever. Why? Why? I mean, it's good. I enjoy the hell out of it. I don't know if it's the best. It's made brilliantly. Is it the best? Sometimes I feel like I get more citrus from Hermès's Eau d'Orange Verte, the Concentré. And Fleur de Cassis actually reminded me of Bois d'Azil and Samsara. Well, I found it very vintagey, very classic, very old school, dirty. Very dirty. Floral says, I think so too, spaced. Hi, Lily. Good to see Lily. Floral notes. How have you been? How have you been? Ylang and smooth sandalwood, powdered nature of it. The weather here is perfect for Rose de Jamon. The weather is perfect for perfume, I tell you that. I think whatever you're wearing should glow. It should glow today. In this weather, whatever you're wearing, the weather is perfect for blossoming perfume. It's still warm where your body will warm up faster, activating your fragrance, but the air is light enough where it just allows it freedom to throw out. The lovely plush monkeys are sending you big bear hugs. Have a lovely day. All right. Hug the monkeys back. Big monkey hug. Bois d'Azil and Boy are best in September. Yeah, so is Sycamore. Sycamore is great in this weather. give it another month maybe for Sycamore. But even now, it's great. Yeah, now to maybe the first snow, Sycamore is perfect. Lily says Nairoi Outr Renoir isn't for me. Not a fan of tea. I think there's some dankness. There's definitely a smoky tea, a black tea, musk, almond. I get almond too. Today's Fragile by Gautier. It was like 1 Celsius here this morning. What? Where the hell do you live? I mean, I know you live, but 1? How? Holy smokes. I was like at 5 in the morning. I was outside in shorts and no shoes and no socks, like just grounding, you know? Just grounding under the trees. So the grass was a bit wet. It was just like morning dew, you know? Morning dew. Hit the za, the Zuzu. We are going to hit the za. It was like, yeah, 1. That's crazy. I know where you live. I didn't realize it got that so cold there, like so soon in the season. Like it's still basically summer, no? Wait, but you guys all consider it fall already, right? Why? Why do you guys do that? Why do you guys rush yourselves? You know, like, I mean, at what moment does it become fall? Like right when the calendar hits midnight, you know? Like, does the seasons align with that? Does the weather say, all right, we're ready? We're ready? We're turning cold right now. Get your sweaters out. You know, we got to set the parameters on here. We got to put a little bit of sliders on that. Fall starts here. Well, where? Does it start here? Does it start here? Does it start here? Like, let's spread those out a little bit. Let's enjoy the warmth. Let's enjoy the summer. It's still summer. For me, it's still summer. I love the tea dankness. Dushan says, Mitra, now you can wear vintage opium pour femme. And poison too, probably. And then the other big old school floral. That's why winter pegger tolerance cold like we do. Oh, tolerate cold like we do. I couldn't even imagine how cold it gets there. Best weather for fragrances right now, but weather changes fast. Very cool mornings and hot late afternoons. The cicadas are still around. It's still summer. The cicadas are still around, but the birds haven't started chirping yet. Not like they used to. It's not, I feel like bird season is kind of over. Or it's about to begin. I haven't heard the birds in weeks. I tell you that. I haven't heard birds in weeks. What happened to all the birds? The birds getting reformulated? Have you smelled Traviata by Sospiro? I've never heard of it. How is it? How is it? Mitra says poison wears me. I imagine. It's fucking huge. It's like, wearing poison is like carrying a briefcase with you wherever you go throughout the day. Lily says, oh my God, poison. I can't wait. Eugene, how's the honeymoon going with Zuzu? I love it, bro. Big love for me. Kind of wanted to wear it again today, but I figured people get sick of hearing about it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if it wasn't for YouTube, I'd probably be wearing it for today. But yeah, love it. Don't love the price. $610 for 200 ml of Zuzu is outrageous, but I mean, that's just the cost, the price of doing business. You want to pay, you got to play, and you get to choose what you buy, right? So I'd rather have something that I love, like Zuzu, than 2 or 3 bottles of anything lesser Know what I mean? You feel me? What about you guys? Would you pay more for something you love, or would you prefer to have more variety? Mitra prefers Bois d'Harmonie and Queer Beluga. You're allowed to. You're totally allowed to. But you can prefer all three too. Like, why? Like, Bois d'Harmonie and Queer Beluga are similar, right? Kind of similar. Don't need both. You could just have one of those. But you got both. So why not all three? Why not all three if we're going to play like that? Right? If we're going to make rules, rules are made to be broken. But yeah, love Zuzu. Don't think it was necessary. I don't think it was a necessary release though, because of Dom Paris. But I get a lot of sticky notes in Zuzu. A little bit of it reminds me of, maybe not Mon Guerlain, but Mon Exclusive. You know, remember Mon Exclusive before Mon Guerlain, where it had that caramel and cotton candy, and it was a little bit sticky, and the tonka bean was crunchy. That's what Zuzu gives me, crunchy cotton candy and caramel, but also soft, gooey. It's both. Like in the top, it's really soft and gooey, and then you dry down, it gets a bit crunchy. So it's really, it's very nuanced. You know what I mean? Like when you go into it and look for these things, you will find them. Harry, what is happening, Harry? Finally own both Coromandel and Le Lion. Them 75ml bottles look so small. Wasn't gonna pay that price for them, so I purchased both in 200ml from duty free. A man after my own heart. I would have done the exact same, Harry. I would have done the exact same. But congratulations and enjoy Coromandel and Le Lion and wear them in good health. We are cheering for you. Carrying a briefcase and swinging at everyone. You think you'd be able to hit anybody carrying like a 50-pound briefcase? Stacy says, I noticed Celine prices went up recently. Well, yeah. I mean, they used to be in the 500s. I don't remember how much exactly since the last time I bought one. The last one I bought prior was Bois d'Ormont. I'd have to look for the receipt, the bill. But 610 plus 13% sales tax, whatever that is. It was just short of 700. Eugene, you don't ever have to pay retail. There are Facebook groups with great... You know what? I looked for Zuzu on, like, if somebody was carrying a pretty good partial, like a pretty full... I wanted a full bottle, but I was willing to buy it like a secondhand one, and I could never find one. Whenever one was posted, they would be sold immediately. Zuzu was one of those things that as soon as somebody posted, it's gone. I'm also looking for Oud Nude, and as soon as somebody posts one, it's gone within like 30 minutes. And I'm not on like the sites all the time. You know what I mean? So by the time I show up, I'm like a turtle, and I'm just too late. They're just gone, you know? So I was like, fuck it. I really want it. I love it. I don't mind paying the price. Mitra says there's no price for what I love. I feel the same way, kind of. But I'm careful with the things that I love. One says, went into Celine Boutique, smelled one that gave me Bella Despiro vibes. I think it was Saint Germain. What do you think? I love Saint Germain. Yes, it gives me, yeah, I can say the green grassy vibes, definitely. That's why I love it so much. Bella Despiro is very green and floral. Woody, vanillic, musky, citrusy, fresh. It's inviting, it's playful, it's flirty. You know, it's very playful. I love it. I love wearing it. I love kind of the almondy heliotrope mixed in with the florals, with the orange blossom, Neroli, petite grain. Very powdery too. Soapy Neroli, powdery orange blossom. It's really, really good. Nuanced, deep, awesome. Rob Watt says, Le Leon is awesome, but too strong for me being an Uber driver. You know what, Rob? One spray on the chest from far away, hold the bottle far away from you, you'll be okay. You know, don't load up. You don't need to load up, but one spray, like from a distance, right here, covering as much as your chest and as you can, you should be good. I mean, if you want to, if you dare to, if you care to. Like, otherwise, what are you gonna do? You're gonna wear, I don't know, do they complain in the Uber about perfume? I never even thought about that. Or do they have rules? It's up to you, bud. Cheyenne says sticky caramel. Sticky caramel. Yum, yum. I'm kind of worried about the access to perfumes now if no one is shipping to the US anymore. I think everything will be fine. We're just waiting for the dust to settle. I think some dust will settle next month. A lot of these tariffs are going to be reviewed. They're deemed illegal. So come mid-October, I think they're going to be re-reviewed. They're going to look at them. I don't think they're going to hold. I mean, countries are stopped shipping now to the US because of this. Not all countries, but some. Not all perfume brands are going to stop shipping, but some. Bosco says all your Celine chatter had to order the Discovery set. Uh-oh. Who makes Zuzu? Celine. Zuzu. Misha says, told you I had a full bottle. Of what? Of what? Buying secondhand kind of feels like getting a treasure. I don't know why. Bella Speedo is my favorite exclusive. You know, when I put it on, I feel the same way, Juan. But when I put on Bois de Zil, I feel the same way about Bois de Zil. And when I put on 31 Rue, I feel the same way about 31 Rue. So they're all really great. They're magical. Bella de Speedo, Bois de Zil, and 31. Not just those three. All of them are magical. But these three especially for me. Have you tried Osmanthus 19 yet? I haven't. That's the city exclusive, right? I should go this weekend. I should go this weekend, right? Is that what I should do? Let me dig my eye out. I'm gonna try and go this weekend. I want to smell coriander. I want to revisit myrrh. And I have not tried Osmanthus yet. What city is Osmanthus? I'm waiting for some cold morning to wear my favorite orange blossom Sevilla Lob. Yes, I love that one as well. Strangely addicted to nude. Yeah, I don't like the opening of nude, but I love the way it dries down. The softness is incredible. Incredible. Something about it reminds me of Bellum. Somebody mentioned Bellum above, but the dry down of Oud Nude kind of has that thick powder to it. Layered powder. Nairoi Outr Renoir T-Note is amongst the finest. I noticed something about Le Labo after Fabrice and Eddie left. I didn't realize they left. They just copy their old stuff, but with a twist. I'd stick to their original stuff for this reason. I thought Eucalyptus was pretty good. Gotta wear it. Eucalyptus might be their best release in a while. I think it's better than Lavande, to be honest. Even though I bought Lavande. And what was before Lavande? What was before Lavande? Was it Matcha? Or was Matcha like way before? I really liked C39 from newer releases, but yeah, is that coriander? Bobby Ono, what's happening? Good to see you, Bobby. The water boy is here. Favi, oh no. Juan says, I'm really thinking of ordering me a Celine Discovery set. Ooh. Well, you should be able to try them somehow if you... You should have got Vanilla Sex instead of Zuzu, man. What the hell is Vanilla Sex? Vanilla Sex? Is that the Tom Ford? Why, you didn't like Zuzu? Nobody likes Zuzu? Am I all alone here? I feel like I'm all alone. Wow. Do you try clones or avoid them? No, man. They're like the plague to me. Get those away from me. I've not met many clones that I've thought, wow, these are really great. You know, this is as good as the original. Nah. I don't really believe that clones are as good as the original. They might come close, but they're not as good. I've not come across many. Bobby is in Louis Vuitton Imagination. Imagination is getting a lot of love, I see. Even all these Louis Vuittons. Fucking hell. Imagination, Orage, everybody's loving Louis. He's Pedro Pascal, yeah, in disguise. I just need to kind of grow my mustache. Samantha's 19 is Kyoto, but yeah, try coriander. Got it last year, love it. Such a nice one and long lasting too. Okay, so Cheyenne's from a Samantha's 19, coriander and myrrh. Which one? Which one do you like the best? And why? I think Le Labo original owners, creators left after Citron in 2020. So they sold and they moved out? Damn. Chucky says I'm bored. Well, you're probably boring then. Like, what can I do for you? Get some excitement in your life, Chuck. Get some excitement. Go to the gym. That'll excite you. What's more exciting than going to the gym? Bobby O, number 5. Tom Ford Vanilla Sex. Why you like Vanilla Sex better than Zuzu? I'm driving right now. Be entertained. How about I turn the stream off? Or you turn the stream off and concentrate on driving. Zuzu was too in the nose sticky for me. I know what you mean. That opening has that huge sparkling caramel. And I get lavender. Honestly, there's not listed anywhere, but I get so much lavender in the top. I even get the color purple. Celine is not available in San Antonio. Smell them in Houston. They should be in big cities. Should be available in big cities. Yeah, I walk around sniffing my arm. I think all of us do that. I'm in the gym and I'm doing that. Like, oh, this is so good. Bois d'Orage. French Lover. I need this. Vintage. Stefan says I avoid sampling Zuzu because I know I will love it. If you like Tonka Imperial, I have a hard time not imagining you won't like Zuzu. Because they have a lot of similarity. Like, Zuzu has a ton of that sticky Tonka. The same thing as an Imperial. Bobby, do you like Louis Vuitton? LV. Stacy says I wore Imagination on vacation and I just don't get the hype. Floral Note says, no, I didn't like Vanilla Sex. I was answering you when you asked. Yeah, okay, so Tom Ford. Right. I never even thought of that, of getting Vanilla Sex over Zuzu. I smelled Vanilla Sex. Cool, nice, kind of a plasticky, latexy vanilla, like milky, done really good. And when I say plasticky or latexy, without the synthetic vibe, you know what I mean? You definitely get latex, and condom, whatever the hell the plastic, and But I've smelled perfumes with that shit, and it smells synthetic. Vanilla Sex didn't have that synthetic vibe. It smelled good, but I don't think it was better than Zuzu. You know, it was kind of gourmandy. But I think that's what they were referring to by the sex part, is that's how they made it visually. Vanilla Sex is by adding in that condom, the condom accord, latex accord. It's very plasticky, but milky. The plastic comes off kind of milky. I don't know how they did it. Eucalyptus plus Le Labo Hinoki lotion. Oh, I want to smell the Hinoki. Tonka Imperial is one of my all-time favorite. It's so good, eh? So nutty. Zuzu is super nutty, eh? Super, super nutty in the dry down, you'll find. When it's very diffusive. You know, when in the dry down, when it's really like, when you warm up and the thing jumps off your skin, just these nuts smack you in the face. These huge nuts. Stinky balls, yeah, totally. It is very nutty. But a good tonka bean should be nutty, and it's got a huge coumarin note, like dry hay, and that's so warm. All this warmth comes out like after the cotton candy, after the caramel kind of dry down. They're much bigger in the top. They dry down in the base. After that, the kind of coumarin comes out, and the coumarin, they feel like hay bales, you know, like dry hay, and it's almost like, you know, kind of at the end of summer, you just get in your car and you're driving home from, let's say, a weekend getaway, right? And it's the car is hot, but you don't need the AC on. It's like a nice, comfortable hot. And you're just driving home in the sunset, and you see, like, you're driving past the country, green grass, green fields, and you see all these golden bales of hay. That's kind of the visual I get when I wear Zuzu in the dry down. I get all this dry hay. I get it's super sunny to me, like warm sun. I don't know how they kind of do that, but it's just great. It's fun. It's a fun wear. It feels really good wearing it. You know what I mean? Like, I get these great feelings. I get these great visuals. I get a lot of complexity. And I'm not crazy about sweet shit, but this is done really well. It's got a cherry cola vibe as well. There's definitely something cherry in there. Cherry and Coca-Cola-ish. Sampled Beach Walk from Maison Margiela. I got a little Louis Vuitton vibe. Even better and much cheaper. Best lavenders to me are Rimbaud and Lavender Extreme. What about Jersey, JJ? Well, what about Boy? What about Third Man? What about Frenchy Lavande? Almondy latex, yeah. I think French vanilla has almond too. I likened it to a doll's head. Yeah, that too. Kind of like Queer Beluga. Cheyenne says, I stick to coriander, but I tried myrrh again this year, and for some odd reason, it struck closer to mousse de chêne, but really nice, not gonna lie. Even asked the clerk to close her eyes. She couldn't tell it's myrrh either. Imagination is all about the dry down. It's a beautiful creamy tea and cinnamon that lasts forever and gets shitloads of compliments. So you're a fan, Jared? Yeah, you are a fan. I know you're a fan. You've been hyping it or you've been recommending it. It's all about the dry down. Beautiful creamy tea and cinnamon that lasts forever. Does it have an ambroxan in it? Like, what's kind of the carrying agent? Do you believe in Jesus? I think the dry down is where I may like the fragrance. There is something there, light amber, not just the freshie. If you like Hinoki, try Dirty Hinoki. So addicting and almost spiritual. Dirty Hinoki by Heretic. Where do I try Heretic? Shan says their Eucalyptus is the best release in years by far. Been a long time coming, and it's old school Le Labo vibes. Well, so give me the last before Eucalyptus. What was it? It was Eucalyptus. It was Lavande. What was before Lavande? What were the 2 or 3 before Lavande? I wasn't crazy about the Bay. The Petrichor one, Bay 19. Didn't care for that, to be honest. It's super synthetic. Like way more synthetic than I want to feel in the fragrance. What's the last thing to give you goosebumps? You know what always gives me goosebumps? Zoologist. It's like every time I try and use Zoologist, I get fucking goosebumps. And it happened with Sacred Scarab, it happened with T-Rex, it happened with Macaque. It happened with Macaque. I get goosebumps. What's the last thing? I remember Sacred Scarab gave me goosebumps. What else? Yeah, I like that, goosebumps. Goosebumps definitely means something, right? Like I'm feeling this for the first time ever. That's kind of what goosebumps mean to me. What else? I don't know. What about you guys? Those are kind of some that come to my mind. Jersey is too candy for me. Does the opening remind you of Mizzy at all? Maybe I need... Yeah, Jersey is a little bit... I know what you mean by candy. There's a sweetness in it. Zuzu has that same sweetness. Yeah, Zuzu has a candy sweetness. It's a sharp, piercing sweetness. I think it comes... Wait. It can't come from the lavender. See, I associate lavender in Zuzu because I see reflections of Jersey in Zuzu, and I also see reflections of Mont Guerlain in Zuzu. But I also see reflections of Tonka Imperial in Zuzu. You know? So, a little touches of everything. There's a light touch of Ambrox in Imagination to give it a push. Push it out the window. Hawaiian Alan Delon likes to wear some watermelon. I love watermelon. I chopped up a good watermelon today. Oh shit. Security keeps buzzing around here. What's going on here? A condom accord, you amuse me. You've never smelled condom in perfume? I mean, does Secretions Magnifique have a condom accord? Before Lavande, I think they brought back Geranium, but Dubai super exclusive that doesn't even appear in September. I've never smelled a Geranium. Happy birthday, kiddo. Jalapeno. If we are talking sweet perfumes, I'm going to wear Shalimar Iris now. Is it sweet? Shalimar Iris? How's the Shalimar L'Essence? Is it getting a lot of love? Yeah, happy birthday. Maybe we get somebody to sing happy birthday to you. How old are you turning? By condom, do you mean rubbery? No, I don't remember it being rubbery. I remember it being very smooth. By condom, I feel more like latexy plastic, not like rubber balsams. It was very smooth. Secretions Magnifique, I imagine, was intended to be raw. Like raw dogging. Shalimar Iris Flanker is super sweet. What's happening, ML? Sende Lapidus put home, modern formulation, very, very powdery, poor longevity. Bosco says, I could smell it when you said it. Are you wearing it now? It's the first thing that hit me. The first time I tried it, I was like, fucking smells like condoms. I don't know if it was like the name associated or just like, actually I said it smells like condoms. Then I looked, yeah, maybe it's the name, but definitely got something latexy to it. Nice vanilla. I thought it was nice. Sweet. Sugar. I think there was a sugar note in there as well. A little bit milky. I'll have to revisit it. I think it's definitely worth revisiting if you're a vanilla lover. Vanilla Sex. I don't care for the names, you know, but who cares? Who cares about the name? If you like the fragrance, fuck the name. Smooth, sweet latex condom vibes in Sedanaso for sure. Oh, I think I know what that is. That's the one with the lid that looks like a mushroom, huh? Fun Boys. It looks like a Fun Boys lid. I gotcha. Sadanaso. Yeah, the cap looks, yeah. I've not tried that either. Bobby, any version of Shalimar is better than Fève Delicieuse. Fève is, there's another sticky one. It's too sweet for me, Fève. It's like, yeah. I spray it on from time to time and I'm like, this is, like, I kind of like the soapiness. You know, it's got this kind of creamy Play-Doh accord, but it's so damn sweet. So sweet. So sweet. A Vanilla Sex got some 80s style florals to me. What would those be? Like jasmine? I think jasmine was fucking floral of the 80s, eh? Everything was death by jasmine. How's the almond note in Vanilla Sex? I think that's where the milk comes from. I found it milky and lactonic. I think I remember almond. I only tried it once, so we'll try it again. Yes, the mushroom tip cap, but also comes with a standard black cap. They got a cap to hide the original cap, eh? A little bit of shame there or what? Let's hide the shame. A standard black cap. Lay off, you guys. Yeah, Bobby getting a little bit sensitive, eh, Lils? What are Bobby's what are his sensitive spots? I know it's Sauvage. He's sensitive with Sauvage. I know he's sensitive with Fève. What else is he sensitive with? There's got to be some other Dior's, some Privés. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Been reading this. meditation and dream work. It's not the most exciting thing. But once you start reading this, you're like, I already know. Like, I know this shit. It's just like rehashing, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I know this stuff, but now, like, bitch, you're just putting this shit into words, you know what I mean? But pretty good book if you're into that sort of thing. I kind of can't wait to get over it and start something new, exciting. No, that's it. That's it. Maybe it's time to go. Guys, it was great seeing you at 3:42 p.m. I think that is it. We should end this live and make it dead. Make it gone. Put it in the past. Let's put it in the past. Have a great day wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever you're wearing, wherever you're going. We'll catch up soon, very soon. Don't be a stranger, even in danger. Guys, have a great one. Love you all. We will see you soon.